What is going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to rank up in Valorant if you have bad aim. Now, I know there are videos already out there on this topic, and although I haven't really watched them, I'm going to try my best to give you guys tips that I think aren't very commonly mentioned. So, if you think you have bad aim, you're constantly whiffing your shots, you're not top fragging, and you're just having trouble winning your 1v1s, don't worry. You can still rank up and improve on other skills as you continue to develop your aim. The first thing I want to talk about is positioning. This is one of the most important things in Valorant, and it can really mean the difference between winning and losing a game. If you aren't very confident with your aim, avoid being confrontational with the enemy. Don't push out on defense, don't swing angles that the enemy could be holding, and don't take unnecessary fights. Try your best to always position yourself in a way so that you can support or trade your teammates. Or position yourself in a way so that if you do get killed, your teammates are able to trade for you. Playing deep angles like this leaves you isolated against the enemy, and if you die without getting a pick, you simply put your team at a disadvantage. Try to play where you can get a pick and retreat if you can, or at least get traded by your team if you die. Something that I really want to encourage people to do is to utilize off angles. An off angle is when you're holding an angle that isn't very common to hold, or is unexpected. This gives you the element of surprise against your opponent, and it allows you to get an easy kill and fall back. Trust me, if you can master off angles, you will easily do better in your games. Even if your aim is bad, you still have an advantage because your opponent simply won't be expecting you to be there. A second recommendation if you aren't confident with your aim is to try your best to support your teammates who are doing well. Help them out by smoking the right angles, flashing corners for them, giving them heals, and whatever other support you can provide. Just because you don't have the aim doesn't mean you don't have the ability. My third recommendation is to change the agent that you play. If you find yourself struggling with aim as a duelist or an initiator, play an agent that's less confrontational. I would recommend playing Cypher in this case because after the update, he's basically an agent with wall hacks. Learn how to do some of the good trips on each map and just sit back and shoot at players who fall into your traps. It's free kills for you and whoever else that's helping you on site. Obviously, if you're in a higher rank, you're going to want to place your trips in a more unique location because they'll oftentimes be broken. But you can still play more laid back and non-confrontational. If you don't like to play Cypher that much, you can also play another Sentinel such as Killjoy, where you can also react based off your utility. On the flip side, if there is an agent that you find yourself playing your best in, whether it's getting the most kills or the most impact for your team, just keep playing that agent. Focus on what's already working for you and just keep building on your existing skills. Now, I can probably say some things that you guys have heard 100 times already, like practice in the range, download aim labs, or even uninstall the game. But no, I'm going to give you guys some things that you can do immediately which will help you without even realizing it. And the tip that I would like to recommend is to mute your enemy team's comms. Just straightforward, before the first round begins, go ahead and mute them all. I don't want to generalize, but in 10 of the games that I play, 8 of them will have toxic players on the enemy side just rambling on. Now, if you're winning, it may not affect you that much, but if you're losing and not feeling very confident already, that may impact you even more. And if you find yourself someone who tends to get bothered or pissed off when people talk shit to you in chat, or in general, just go ahead and prevent yourself from getting bothered to begin with. Mute the entire enemy team and just focus on yourself and your game. And yes, I know, sometimes it be your own teammates who are being toxic to you when you're having a bad game. And I wouldn't recommend muting your own teammates for communication reasons, obviously, unless the only thing they're doing is being toxic, then yeah, go ahead and mute them. But in all honesty, the best workaround for this that I would suggest is to get yourself a duo, a 3-stack, or a 5-man to run games together. That way, you'll always have at least one person who has your back. Even if you mess up, they'll give you a nice try or an unlucky comment, and sometimes that goes a long way. I hope this video helps some of you guys gain the confidence in your abilities and helps you guys push past the ranks that you're at. There are a lot more suggestions and tips that I can go through in detail, but I just don't want this video to be too long. I want this to be simple and easy to do, something that you can just start right away as you enter your next game. But if you guys do want a part 2, let me know. I'll throw in some more tips and provide deeper explanations and examples. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future videos. I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and slowly but surely, we're getting there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.